Jimmy Fallon was scheduled to be here tonight, but the amateur needed some extra time to prepare for taking over the Tonight Show. Lucky for you, the one and only Friday night I have available, so I'm ready to host for you. Sit back and get ready to be entertained. To start off our show, Pedro will perform Scherzo by Haydn. Great job, Pedro. Way to start off the night with some classy piano playing. From the days of Haydn, we are jumping super fast forward to the sounds of Motown, as Dylan, Matthew, and Ethan give us their rendition of I Can't Help Myself. Tonight we are focusing on individuality, positivity, strength, beauty, and choices. Be proud of whom you are and face whatever comes your way, knowing you will succeed. Let's listen to Ryan, Juliana, Maggie, Kendall, Mahir, and Ishan as they perform Life is a Highway. All right, great job, man, great job. Next, let's welcome Adalia to the stage as she sings Wide Open Spaces.
Who doesn't know what I'm talking about? Who's not left home, who's never struck out to find a dream and a life of their a place in the cloud, a foundation of stone. Many will precede and many will follow. And your dream will never come out. It takes the shape of a place out west. But what it holds for her, she hasn't yet guessed. She needs wide open spaces, room to make big mistakes. She needs new faces. She knows the high stakes. She found this road as a child. Wide-eyed and grinning, she never tired. But she's not coming back with the rest. If these guys lessons, she has to take this test. She needs wide open spaces, room to make a big mistake. She needs new faces. She knows the high stakes. She knows the high stakes. As we folks drive away, her dad yells, check the oil. He stares out the window and says, I'm leaving, girl. She said, it didn't seem like that long ago. And she stood there, she let her old folks go. She needs wide open spaces, room to make a big mistakes. She needs new faces. She knows the high stakes. She knows the high stakes. She needs wide open spaces, room to make a big mistakes. She needs wide open spaces. She knows the high stakes.
Great job, Adalia. We had the Beatles in the 60s, and now another British invasion has brought us the boy band One Direction. Sorry, ladies, they're not here tonight. While Liam, Niall, Harry, Zayn, and Louie have sent young girls' hearts racing around the globe, they ain't got nothing on our boys. Please welcome Sardor and Andre as they perform What Makes You Beautiful.
You're insecure, don't know what's wrong. You're turning heads when you walk through the door. Don't you make up to cover up. Being the way that you are is enough. Everyone else in the room can see it. Everyone else but you. Be the light of my world like nobody else. The way that you lift your head gets me overwhelmed. you got it wrong. To prove it right, I put it in a song. I don't know why you're being shy and turn away when I look into your eyes. Everyone else in the room can see it. Everyone else but you. Baby, you light up my world like nobody else. The way that you lift your head gets me overwhelmed. But when you smile at the ground, it ain't hard to tell. You don't know, you don't know you're beautiful. If only you saw what I can see, you'd understand why I want you so desperately. Right now I'm looking at you and I can't believe you don't know, you don't know you're beautiful, that's what makes you beautiful. Nobody else, the way that you flip your hair gets me overwhelmed. But when you smile at the ground, it ain't hard to tell. You don't know, you don't know your beauty. You light up my world like nobody else. The way that you flip your hair gets me overwhelmed. But when you smile at the ground, it ain't hard to tell. You don't know, you don't know you're beautiful. Only you saw what I can see, you'd understand why I want you so desperately. Right now I'm looking at you and I can't believe you don't know, you don't know you're beautiful, you don't know you're beautiful, that's what makes you beautiful.
Take that, One Direction. Let's hear it again for Solid Over and Up. Young people today are bombarded with images of what beautiful looks like, dresses like, and acts like. We want our students and everyone here tonight to know that beauty comes in all shapes and colors. Let's give it up for Sasha as she sings Beautiful.
Every day
Nice job, Sasha. Sometimes we have to dig deep down inside and find our confidence and show it to the world. Let everyone know that we are here for the long haul. Rochelle, Shelby, Suzette, and Amy come to the stage and sing Eye of the Tiger. No matter what comes your way, Sneha, Adalia, and Jillian tell us to keep your head up.
Just
keep your head up, even if people don't laugh at your jokes. Sometimes you just have to tell yourself that you are perfect. Literally look in the mirror and tell, or in Emily, Iman, Casey, Daughtry, and Ella's case, sing, I Feel Pretty. I think we just saw some future Broadway stars, everyone.
Yeah!
Next up, we have Juliana with Love Song.
Breathing is harder, even I know. gonna write you a love song, 'cause you tell me it's make a break in this. Is that why you wanted a love song? 'Cause you asked for it, there's only one. You see, I'm not gonna write you a love song, just to tell me it's make a break in this. If you're on your way, I'm gonna write you to stay. If your heart's not waiting, I don't want it for a minute. I'll walk the 17th, but I believe there is a reason to write you a love song today.
Another cheetah on her way to stardom. Thanks, Julia. Our students have many talents. And next we have Colin, who will be performing red belt and black belt forms, while Nayoung accompanies him on the recorder. Well, that was impressive. To round out our first act of the Cheetah Showcase, we have a theatrical presentation of 3 sideways stories from Wayside School. Please give it up for Matt, Marissa, Andre, Kayla, Alam, Pedro, Ari, Matthew, and Maggie.
We are going to tell you about 3 of the children in Mrs. Jewell's class on the 30th story of Wayside School.
But before we get to them, there's something you ought to know. Wayside School was accidentally built sideways.
It was supposed to be only 1 story high, with 30 classrooms all in a row. Instead, 30 stories high, with 1 story, 1 classroom on each story.
The builder said he was very sorry.
Our first story is about Joe. One day, Mrs. Jules kept him inside for recess.
Joe, you're going to have to learn to count. But Miss Jules, I already know how to count.
Joe counted to 10.
3, 7, 9, 12, 1, 5, 11, 10. 10, Miss Jules.
That's wrong.
No, it isn't. It counts when you got to 10.
But you were wrong. I'll prove it to you.
She put down 5 pencils.
How many pencils do we have here, Joe?
Joe counted the pencils.
2, 3, 8, 7, 5. 5 pencils, Miss Jules.
That's wrong.
How many pencils are there?
5.
But that's what I said. Can I get a recess now?
No. You count. No.
She set down 8 potatoes.
Count the potatoes, Joe.
Joe counted the potatoes.
7, 11, 3, 2, 1, 5, 6, 8. 8 potatoes, Miss Jules.
No, there are 8.
But that's what I said. Can I get a recess now?
No. You counted wrong, but you got the right answer.
She put down 3 books.
Count the books, Joe.
Joe counted the books.
1,000, a million. Big books, Miss Jules.
Correct.
May I get a recess now?
No.
May I have a potato?
No! Listen to me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now you say it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Very good.
She put down 6 erasers.
Now count the erasers, Joe, just the way I showed you.
Joe counted the erasers.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
No, that's wrong.
Did I count right?
Yes, you counted right, but you got the wrong answer.
This doesn't make any sense. Whenever I got the right way, I get the wrong answer. And whenever I got the wrong way, I get the right answer.
Miss Jules hit her head against the wall 5 times.
How many times did I hit my head against the wall, Joe?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That was all 10 times.
No.
4, 6, 1, 9, 5. You hit your head against the wall 5 times.
Miss Jules shook her head no and said,
Yes, that's right.
Just then, the bell rang,
Oh, darn.
said Joe.
I missed recess.
our second story is about Phoebe.
Phoebe was the fastest draw in Mrs. Jules' class. She could draw a cat in less than 45 seconds, a dog in less than 30, and a flower in less than 8 seconds.
But of course, Phoebe never drew just one dog or one cat or one flower.
Ours was from 12:30 to 1:30. Now in that time, she could draw 50 cats, 100 flowers, 20 dogs, and several eggs and watermelons.
You see, it took her the same time to draw a watermelon as an egg.
Calvin sat next to Phoebe. He didn't think he was very good at art. It took him the whole period just to draw one airplane.
So instead, he just helped Phoebe. He was Phoebe's assistant.
As soon as Phoebe was finished with one masterpiece, Calvin would take it from her and set down a clean sheet of paper. Whenever her crayon ran low, Calvin was ready with a new one.
That way, Phoebe didn't have to waste any time, and in return, Phoebe would draw 5 or 6 airplanes for Calvin.
It was 12:30, time for art.
Phoebe was ready. On her desk was a sheet of yellow construction paper, and in her hand was a green crayon.
Calvin was ready. He He held a stack of paper and a box of crayons.
Ready, Bibi? Ready, Calvin. Okay, class.
said Miss Jules.
Time for art.
She had hardly finished her sentence when Bibi had drawn a picture of a leaf.
Calvin took it from her and put down another piece of paper.
Red.
Calvin handed Bibi a red crayon. Blue.
He gave her a blue crayon.
They were quite a pair. Their teamwork was remarkable.
Bibi drew pictures as fast as Calvin could pick up the old paper and set down the new.
A fish.
An apple.
3 cherries.
Bing.
Bing. Bing.
At 1:30, Mrs. Jules announced.
Okay, class. Art is over.
Bibi dropped her crayon and fell over on her desk.
Calvin sighed and leaned back in his chair. He could hardly move.
They had broken their old record. Bibi had drawn 378 pictures. They lay in a pile on Calvin's desk.
Mrs. Jules walked by.
Calvin, did you draw all these pictures?
No, Bibi drew them all.
Well, then what did you draw?
I didn't draw anything.
Why not? Don't you like art?
I love art. That's why I didn't draw anything.
I don't understand.
It would have taken me the whole year to draw one picture, and Bibi would have been able to draw 100 pictures. More than 2 of us working together, she was able to draw 378 pictures. That's a lot more art.
Bibi and Calvin shook hands.
No, that isn't how you measure art. It isn't how many pictures you have, but how good the pictures are. Why, a person could spend their whole life just drawing one picture of a cat, and I'm sure Bibi could draw 1 million cats. 2 million. But if that one picture is better than each of Bibi's 2 million, then that person has to produce more art than Bibi.
Bibi looked as if she was going to cry. She picked up all the pictures from Calvin's desk and threw them in the trash.
Then she ran from the room, down all the stairs, and out into the playground.
Louis, the nice art teacher, spotted her.
Hey, Bibi, where are you going?
I'm going to draw a picture of a cat.
Will you bring it tomorrow and show me?
By tomorrow, I doubt I'll even be finished with one this period.
Our final story is about Calvin. One day, Miss Jules said,
Calvin, I need you to take this note to Miss Zarvis for me.
Miss Zarvis?
Yes, you know what she is, don't you?
Yes, she's on the 19th story.
That's right, Calvin. Now take it to her.
Calvin didn't move.
Well, then, what are you waiting for?
She's on the 19th story.
We've already established that fact, Calvin.
The 19th story.
That's right. Now take it to her before I lose my patience.
But Mrs. Jules...
Now, Calvin!
Yes, ma'am.
Calvin walked out of the classroom and stood outside the door.
He didn't know where to go.
as you know, when the builder built Wayside School, he accidentally built it sideways, but he also forgot to build the 19th story.
He built the 18th and the 20th, but no 19th. He said he was very sorry.
There was also no Miss Zarvis.
Miss Zarvis taught the class on the 19th story. Since there was no 19th story, there was no Miss Zarvis.
And besides that, as if Calvin didn't have enough problems, there was no note.
Miss Jules had never given Calvin a note.
Boy, this is just great. I can take a note I don't have to a teacher who doesn't exist on a story that was never built.
He didn't know what to do.
He walked down to the 18th story.
Then back to the 20th.
Then back up to the 18th.
And back up to the 20th.
There was no 19th story.
There had never been a 19th story.
There will never be a 19th story.
Calvin walked down to the administration office on the first story. He decided to put the note in Miss Zarvis' mailbox.
But there wasn't one of those either. That didn't bother Calvin too much, though, since he didn't even have a note.
He looked out the window and saw Louis, the yard teacher, shooting baskets.
Louis will know what to do.
Calvin went outside.
Hey, Louis.
Hi, Calvin, want to play a game?
I don't have time. I have to deliver a note to Miss Zarvis on the 19th story.
What are you doing all the way down here?
There is no 19th story.
Where's Miss Zarvis?
There is no Miss Zarvis.
What are you going to do with the note?
There is no note.
I understand.
That's good, because I sure don't.
I'm supposed to take no note to no teacher who doesn't exist. You have already done it.
Calvin still didn't understand.
I guess I'll just have to tell Mrs. Jules I couldn't deliver the note.
That's good. The truth is always best. Besides, I don't understand what I said either.
Calvin walked back up to the 30 flights of stairs to Mrs. Jules' class.
Thank you very much, Calvin. That was a very important note.
But
It was a very important note, and I was glad I was able to count on you.
yes, but you see,
It was so important. I told Miss Stardust not to meet me for lunch tomorrow.
don't worry,
Said Calvin.
she won't.
That is probably true.
But when the children at Wayside School heard stories about us, they thought we were strange and silly. And that's for sure.
Wow, what a way to start off the second act of this year's Cheetah Showcase. Please give Ethan a huge round of applause for playing. So, I freshened up a bit, had a wardrobe change, loosened my tie. The second act will prove to be just as amazing as our first act. We have all felt what Emily is going to tell us about in her monologue, Too Young, but Too Old.
I am presently in what psychologists refer to as the awkward age. That means I'm not a little kid any longer, but I'm not grown up yet either. It also means my parents can't decide which category I belong in. The results of their indecisions are very confusing, and if they aren't careful, I'm going to end up needing one of those psychologists. For example, according to my mother, I'm too old to do many activities I still enjoy. I'm too old to try Mr. Dinosaur outside the Harris Theater grocery store. I'm also too old to play in the bathtub with all my bath toys. I'm also too old to go to Sesame Place for 2 days during the summer. And Elmo misses me. Besides being too old, I'm also old enough to know better. of all my parents gives me credit for that. My father says, "Can't you read anything but comic books? You're old enough to stretch your mind a little." My mother says, "You're much too young to dust my fragile belongings alone." He says, "You're old enough to do your share of the work around here." My mother says, "Where on earth did you get that magazine? You're much too young to read that sort of thing." You know what I think? I think my parents are trying too hard to raise the perfect kid. And the next time they say I'm too young for this or too old for that, I plan to tell them so. I'll say, "Mom, Dad, you think I'm going to turn out perfect? Well, ha! You're old enough to know better."
Great job, Emily. We are never too old for a little magic, and these girls really prove that to us. Let's welcome Tiffany, Iman, Casey, Daughtry, Ella, Shelby, Amy, Rochelle, and Suzette to the stage as they sing "I Got the Magic in Me." Great job, girls. Next up is Sneha, who will be singing Reflection. Grishma will share her insights on being popular.
Now that we're friends, I decided to make you my new project.
You really don't have to do that.
I know, that's what makes me so nice. Whenever I see someone less fortunate than I, and let's face it, who isn't less fortunate than I? My tender heart tends to start to bleed. And when someone needs a makeover, I simply have to take over. I know exactly what they need. Even in your case. Though it's the toughest case I've yet to face, don't worry, I'm determined to succeed. Follow my lead, and yes, indeed, you will be popular. You're gonna be popular. I'll teach you the proper clothes when you talk to boys. Little ways to flirt and stuff. I'll show you what shoes to wear, how to fix that hair, everything that really counts to be popular. I know about popular. You'll hang with the right cohort. You'll be good at sports. But the thing you got to know. So let's start, 'cause you're gonna know the long way to go. Don't be offended by my frame analysis. Think of it as personality dialysis. Now that I've chosen to become a palaces, you're an advisor. There's nobody wiser, not when it comes to popular. I'm not really popular. Speak to me who you'll be. Instead of dreaming who you were, well, are. There's nothing that can stop you from being popular. La, la, la. We're gonna make you popular. When I see depressing creatures with unprepossessing features, I remind them on their own behalf to think of celebrated head to staters, especially great communicators. Did they have brains or knowledge? Don't make me laugh. They were popular, please. It's all about popular. Not about aptitude. It's the way you feel. So it's very true to be very, very popular, like me. Why, Miss Alpha, you're beautiful.
I gotta go.
You're welcome. I know clandestinely. Got a very, popularity. La, 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 you'll be popular. Just as popular as me.
Grishma is certainly a Broadway-bound diva. It doesn't matter where students end up later in life, all of them need to heed the words of Tiffany as she sings Gotta Be.
Listen as your day unfolds. Challenge what the future holds. Try and keep your head up to the sky. Other thing may cause you tears. Go ahead, release your fears. Stand up and be counted. Don't be ashamed to cry. You gotta be bad. You gotta be bold. You gotta be wiser. You gotta be tough. You gotta be stronger. You gotta be cool. gotta be bold, you gotta be wiser. You gotta be hard, you gotta be tough, you gotta be stronger. You gotta be cool, you gotta be calm, you gotta stay together. All I know is upset day. Don't ask no questions, it goes on without you. Leaving you behind if you keep staying place. The world keeps on spinning, you can't stop it if you try to. This time your skin's just staring you in the face. Listen as your day unfolds, challenge what the future holds. Try and keep your head up to the sky. Lovers, they may cause you tears. Go ahead, release your fears. Night, oh night, yeah, yeah, yeah. You gotta be bad, you gotta be bold, you gotta be wiser. You gotta be hard, you gotta be tough, you gotta be stronger. You gotta be cool, you gotta be calm, you gotta stay together. All I know is upset day. You gotta be bad, you gotta be bold, you gotta be wiser. You gotta be hard, you gotta be tough, you gotta be stronger. You gotta be cool, you gotta be calm, you gotta stay together. All I know is upset day. Got to be bad, got to be wise, no never sad. Got to be hard, not too hard. All I know is opposite day. You gotta be bad, you gotta be bold, you gotta be wiser. You gotta be hard, you gotta be tough, you gotta be stronger. You gotta be cool, you gotta be calm, you gotta stay together. All I know is upset day.
Thanks, Tiffany. Great job. Next up is Ryan, who lets us know that sometimes you just gotta let it go.
The snow glows white on the mountain tonight, not a footprint to be seen. A kingdom of isolation, and it looks like I'm the queen. The wind is howling like the swirling storms inside. Couldn't keep it in, heaven knows I tried. Don't let them in, don't let them see. Be the good girl you always had to be. Conceal, don't fail, don't let them know. Well, now they know. Let it go, let it go. Can't hold it back anymore. Let it go, let it go. Turn my back and slam the door. And here I stay, and here I stay. Let it go, let it go.
Bruno Mars provided us the halftime show of this year's Super Bowl. But I know that Sardor will be bringing down the house with his rendition of Just the Way You Are. Tissue anyone? You know I'm going to call my mom tonight. Let's give it up for the moms one more time. Next up to share her talent is Jillian, performing Cups.
One
enjoyed my time here with you tonight, and I hope that you will leave tonight knowing that all of our students, no matter what their talents are, shine brightly every day and light up our lives like a firework.
You know, this is our third Cheetah Showcase, and each year we seem to add a little piece to it. This year we added an artistic component, an engineering component, a writing component. I can't tell you how fortunate I feel every day to come here and work with your children. I'm not only blessed with an incredibly talented group of students, so I'm guessing all of you out there must be incredibly talented as well. So kudos to all of you. The Cheetah Showcase is a production that is really done a lot by the children. They meet with a committee who is made up of our staff. They get assigned some kind of song or dance routine. They have to learn it on their own for a while. We have some check-ins, and then really this week we had rehearsals. It is through their dedication and certainly the dedication of the staff that has worked with them that brought us this performance tonight. So we'd like to ask you all to please give it up for the staff, practically the entire staff. There are people in the background, Miss Rabbit in our green room, Miss Carr and Miss Steve were in the red room. Miss Carr, who helped with the video. The video was created by 2 of our students. Miss Kinney has assisted as well, moving people back and forth. Miss Ghosh did her magic on the stage set behind there. And then several teachers, and I'm so worried, I don't want to miss anybody, so I'm looking around for everybody. Miss O'Brien, Miss C, Miss Negrone, Miss Loco, the amazing Coach Kurt, who I'm obviously very that is now able to work on a stand-up routine. Mrs. Wells, who I don't believe is here this evening. Did I get everybody? Because I really don't want to miss anybody.
Miss Soto!
No. We're fortunate. Many of you will know Miss Wilson, who used to be our music teacher here. We still keep in touch, and I still try to convince her and her wonderful husband, Mark, that they should move closer so she can return. But Miss Wilson, she came out and helped us with the sound. We actually had a roller here earlier tonight. That speaks to our community. We are a community, and when we come together, this is what we get. I cannot be prouder of you all. I'm trying not to cry, and everybody wants to get out of here, so I'm going to keep it short. You are my firework every day, and I love each and every one of you, and I want you to leave here tonight knowing how talented you are, how beautiful you are, how strong you are, how courageous you are. You are simply amazing.